God says. I am speaking to your heart right now, not to frighten you, not to threaten you, and never to pressure you, but to remind you that my love is always reaching toward you with open arms, and if you feel this gentle pull inside your soul, it is because I desire to comfort you, guide you, and draw you closer to me in a moment that can change your life in quiet and beautiful ways. If you feel God touching your heart right now, comment Amen to receive His love. You are not here by accident, and you are not reading these words because of chance, because every breath you take and every step you walk is already known by me, and I have been walking beside you even in the moments when you felt completely alone. I see the weight you carry inside your heart, even when you smile on the outside and tell others that everything is fine. I see the silent tears that fall in the night when nobody else is awake to notice them. I see the questions you whisper inside your soul when life feels heavy and confusing. And I want you to know, with a deep and steady peace, that you have never been forgotten, not for one single moment. My child, I am not a God who comes with fear, and I am not a God who uses threats to gain your attention. I am a Father who calls you with love, patience, and tenderness. I am a Savior who stretches out my hands to lift you, not to push you down. I am a shepherd who searches for the lost, not to punish them, but to bring them safely home. You may have heard voices in this world that say you will lose everything if you do not act fast enough, or that disaster will come if you do not perform perfectly, or that blessings are only for the strong and successful. Those voices do not come from me. My voice is gentle, steady, and full of compassion. My voice says you are loved even when you are tired. My voice says you are worthy even when you feel broken. My voice says you belong to me even when you feel unworthy of love. There are seasons in your life when everything feels uncertain, and you may not know which direction to go or which step to take next. You may feel like you are standing at a crossroads, with fear pulling you one way and hope quietly calling you another way. In those moments, I want you to remember that I am not asking you to run, and I am not asking you to panic. I am asking you to come and rest in me, because I am the place where your soul finds peace. I see how hard you have been trying. I see the effort you put into surviving each day. I see the strength it takes just to get out of bed sometimes. I see how you keep going even when you feel empty inside. And I am so proud of you, not because you are perfect, but because you keep choosing to live, to hope, and to believe even when it hurts. You do not need to earn my love. You do not need to prove yourself to me. You do not need to be flawless to be accepted. My love for you was decided long before you ever took your first breath, and nothing you do can make me stop loving you. When you fall, I am there to lift you. When you fail, I am there to forgive you. When you feel weak, I am there to carry you. There are things in your life right now that you do not understand. There are prayers you have whispered that seem unanswered. There are doors you hoped would open that remain closed. I know how deeply that hurts. I know how easy it is to start thinking that maybe I am not listening, or that maybe I do not care. But I want you to hear this with all your heart. I am listening. I care deeply. And I am working in ways you cannot see yet. Sometimes I move quietly. Sometimes I move slowly. Sometimes I move in ways that do not look like what you expected. But I am always moving with love, and I am always moving with purpose. I am never late. I am never careless. I am never confused about your life. Every delay, every detour, and every waiting season is part of a bigger picture that is filled with goodness. You may feel like you have lost too much already. You may feel like time has slipped through your fingers. You may feel like you missed your chance at happiness, peace, or success. But I am the God who restores. I am the God who rebuilds what was broken. I am the God who brings beauty out of ashes and hope out of despair. There is nothing in your past that is too dark for my light. There is nothing in your story that disqualifies you from my grace. There is no mistake so big that my mercy cannot cover it. When I look at you, I do not see a list of failures. I see a beloved child who is still growing, still learning, and still deeply cherished. I know you worry about your future. I know you wonder how things will work out. I know you fear that you may never have enough, never be enough, or never find the peace you are longing for. But I want you to rest in this truth. I hold your future in my hands. I already know the path ahead of you. And I am walking in front of you, preparing the way. You are not cursed. You are not doomed. You are not destined for destruction. You are blessed. You are protected. You are guided. My hand is over your life even when you cannot feel it. My angels surround you even when you cannot see them. My presence goes with you into every room, every conversation, and every challenge. There will be days when you feel strong and full of faith. There will also be days when your faith feels small and fragile. On both kinds of days, I am still with you. You do not need to have perfect faith for me to work in your life. Even the smallest whisper of trust is enough for me to begin moving mountains on your behalf. A 7-second brainwave ritual, once reserved for select individuals and hidden in CIA files, has now gone public, and people call it the 30-second miracle. Scientists say it activates a dormant brain center connected to wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted again from the internet. I want you to talk to me like you would talk to a close friend. You do not need fancy words. You do not need long speeches. Just open your heart and speak honestly. Tell me when you are scared. Tell me when you are angry. Tell me when you are tired. Tell me when you are grateful. I listen to every word, and I treasure every prayer. There is a gentle healing happening inside you right now, even if you do not notice it yet. There is a quiet strengthening taking place within your spirit. There is a soft light growing inside your darkness. You are becoming more whole. You are becoming more peaceful. You are becoming more aware of how deeply you are loved. If you believe that Jesus is walking with you through everything, comment, "Jesus is my Savior." You are never alone in your suffering. You are never abandoned in your pain. You are never forgotten in your waiting. I am with you in the storm. I am with you in the silence. I am with you in the breakthrough. I am with you in the ordinary moments and the extraordinary ones. You may not know why you are here right now, but I do. You may not see the full picture yet, but I already have the masterpiece in my hands. Comment 1111 if you believe that something beautiful is being prepared just for you. Every single second of your life, I've been with you, even in the times when it felt like I was far away. I never stepped back from you. Even when you were broken, confused, or drifting, I stayed close. I watched you through nights that felt endless and through days when your smile was hiding a storm inside. I was there when no one else understood what you were going through. I saw it all, and I never stopped loving you for a single heartbeat. There is something in your spirit right now that is aching to feel safe again, something longing for peace that can't be shaken by circumstances. I want you to know that you are safe in me. There is no storm too strong, no pain too deep, no fear too loud that can overpower my presence. I will quiet your heart with my peace. I will surround your life with my care. I will fill your soul with comfort that lasts. There are times when everything around you feels like it's falling apart: finances, relationships, dreams you once believed in. You might feel like life is slipping out of your control, like nothing makes sense anymore. I understand that. I see how hard you try to keep going even when your heart is exhausted. You carry so much silently. But you don't have to do this alone anymore. I am here to carry you through the heaviness. You can lean on me without fear. I am not angry with you. I am not disappointed in you. I am not tired of you coming back to me again and again. I welcome you every time with arms open wide because my love doesn't run out. You are not a burden to me. You are my beloved child. You are precious, not because of what you have done, but because of who you are to me. Nothing about you needs to be fixed before you can come into my presence. I want you just as you are, right now. My love is not earned. It is given freely, without limits. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to perform for it. I love you because I made you, because I see all the beauty in your soul that you may have forgotten about. I see your kindness, your resilience, your quiet hopes that you keep hidden. I see the way you keep showing up for others even when you feel unseen yourself. I see the parts of you that still believe in good, and I see the parts that are scared to hope again. All of it matters to me. When you feel lost, I am the way. When you feel broken, I am your healing. When you feel empty, I am your fullness. When you feel unworthy, I am your reminder that you are already enough. When everything else fails, I remain steady. My hands do not slip. My heart does not change. My promises do not fade. Even now, I am preparing something for you. Even if you do not see it yet, I am opening doors. I am placing people in your path who will help lift you. I am rearranging things for your good. I am providing in ways you have not imagined. You may feel like you're running out of time, but I work outside of time. I restore, I redeem, and I do things suddenly, quietly, and completely. My blessings do not always look how you expected, but they are always what you need. Comment, God is my strength, to embrace His love and trust His timing. You don't need to compare your journey to anyone else's. I am not rushing you. I am not measuring your worth by your productivity or your progress. I am walking with you one step at a time. I know how far you've come. I know what it took for you to still be standing here today. That matters more to me than any achievement ever could. Even in your waiting, I am not silent. Even in your stillness, I am working. Even in your confusion, I am guiding. The answers you seek will come, but they will come with peace, not pressure. They will come when your heart is ready, not when fear demands them. Trust the process I am unfolding in your life, even when it doesn't make sense. I am not just interested in solving your problems. I am interested in shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and drawing you into a love that cannot be shaken. A little-known 7-second morning ritual that was hidden in CIA files is resurfacing, and people are already experiencing rapid financial breakthroughs. It takes only moments to perform, yet it activates a dormant wealth center in the brain most people never tap into. Click the link in the description and comments now. Access it before it disappears. I know you are tired of disappointments. I know your soul is weary of broken promises and unmet expectations. But I am not like the world. I do not lie. I do not leave. I do not forget. I do not break what I promise to fix. Every word I speak is true. Every plan I have is good. Every moment of your life is held in my hands. Take a breath right now. Close your eyes if you need to. Let go of everything that's been weighing on your shoulders. Give it to me. I can carry it better than you ever could. Lay down your fears. Lay down your shame. Lay down your doubt. Lay down your guilt. You were never meant to hold it all by yourself. You are not defined by your past. You are not labeled by your mistakes. You are not disqualified by your weaknesses. You are chosen. You are covered. You are called. You are loved. I am making all things new in your life, including you. You may not see it yet, but soon you will look back and see how far I've brought you, how much I've healed, and how deeply I've loved you through it all. There are better days ahead for you, not because of what you can do, but because of who I am. There is peace waiting for you, not because everything will be perfect, but because I will be with you through it all. There is joy rising within you, even now, because my spirit is moving in you, lifting your head and reminding your heart that you are not forgotten. Keep trusting, even when it's hard. Keep praying, even when you feel nothing. Keep walking, even when the road feels unclear. I am guiding you with a steady hand. I will never lead you into harm. I will never leave you halfway. What I started in your life, I will complete with beauty. You are safe here with me. You are seen, known, and cherished beyond measure. I am proud of you, my child, not for pretending to be strong, but for having the courage to keep going even when you feel weak. In this very moment, choose to rest in my love. Choose to believe that I am with you. Choose to open your heart to what I am about to do. If these words stir something within you, if even a small part of your heart feels seen, comment yes to claim the comfort I am pouring into you right now. I have watched you wrestle with thoughts that make you question your worth. You have listened too long to the noise that tells you you're not enough, not fast enough, not successful enough, not strong enough. But I never said those things to you. That voice is not mine. I call you chosen. I call you loved. I call you my child, not because of what you've done, but because of who you are to me. You are not a mistake. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible in my eyes. I know it's been hard lately. I know you've faced things you never saw coming. I know you've lost sleep thinking about what tomorrow holds. But I want you to remember this, even when the road ahead looks blurry, even when the noise of the world makes it hard to hear me, I am still here. I am still guiding you. I am still holding your heart steady when everything else feels like it's shaking beneath your feet. You may be waiting for answers, and the silence might feel heavy, but the silence is not abandonment. Sometimes, in the quiet, I am preparing something greater than you imagined. Sometimes, in the waiting, I am protecting you from things you do not yet see. Sometimes, I am slowing things down so your heart has time to grow strong enough to carry the blessing that is coming. Trust that I am never standing still, even when you feel like nothing is moving. There is a reason you keep surviving what was meant to destroy you. There is a reason you're still breathing, still hoping, still holding on. That reason is me. I have never let go of you, not even when you pulled away. I have never turned my face from you, not even in your darkest hour. I was there when you felt abandoned. I was there when you cried on the floor with no words to say. I was there when your strength gave out. And I am here now, with healing in my hands. Comment 555 if you believe that God is your strength. You don't need to prove your faith to me. I see your heart. I see the way you still whisper prayers even when you're unsure if anyone hears them. I see the way you choose kindness even when life has been cruel to you. I see the way you carry others even when your own soul is tired. And I want you to know, all of it matters. Every quiet act of love, every small moment of trust, it is not overlooked. I see it all, and I cherish it more than you know. Your value is not in how others treat you. Your identity is not in how much you have or how much you've lost. Your future is not defined by your failures. The world may count success by numbers, trophies, or applause, but I count it by love, by mercy, by the gentleness that lives in your spirit. I am not impressed by pride. I am moved by humility, by hearts that keep choosing goodness even when life hasn't been fair. You may feel small in a world that moves so fast. You may wonder if your life matters, if anything you're doing is enough. But to me, you are everything. I formed you with intention. I placed gifts inside you that no one else can carry. You were made for connection, for healing, for light. And even when you feel like you're failing, I am still cheering for you. What if wealth was never based on luck, but on a hidden brain signal that stayed buried in CIA files? This powerful frequency is now opening doors, attracting new opportunities, and transforming lives quickly. Thousands are already using it to attract wealth in ways they never imagined. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brain wave today. I know the pain you carry. I know the questions you haven't said aloud. I know the quiet fears that sit in your chest late at night. And I am not afraid of any of it. I am not turned off by your brokenness. I welcome it. I take your shattered pieces and place them into something beautiful. You don't have to hide your scars with me. I see them, and I call them beautiful. They tell the story of your survival. You may feel stuck, like you've hit a wall that won't move. You may feel like you've been circling the same struggle for far too long. But freedom is coming. A shift is happening. I have not forgotten you in the waiting. I have not ignored your prayers. I have stored every tear. I have held every cry. And I promise you, something is being prepared that will bring clarity, peace, and joy. Do not give up, my child. Do not let hopelessness win. You were never meant to live in fear, never meant to live weighed down by shame. I created you to walk in peace, to rise in joy, to live with love. There is nothing you've done that separates you from my grace. There is nothing that can remove you from my care. You are held. You are treasured. You are safe. You don't need to understand everything to trust me. You don't need to have all the answers to move forward. You don't need to feel strong to be carried. Just take the next small step. Just breathe. Just rest in the truth that I am with you in this very moment, and I am not leaving. If you've lost someone, I'm holding their memory with you. If you're healing from something that broke your heart, I'm bringing comfort in ways only I can. If you're standing in front of an impossible decision, I'm guiding your next move. If you're tired of pretending to be okay, I invite you to lay it all down. You don't have to be okay for me to love you. You are not walking through this life by accident. Every place you've been, every moment you've survived, every tear you've cried has been seen and held in the palm of my hand. I am the one who lifts your head when you've dropped it in defeat. I am the one who whispers peace into the chaos inside your chest. I am the one who knows you completely and loves you anyway. There is nothing about your journey that I cannot use for good. Every setback, every detour, every closed door, it all becomes part of the miracle I'm creating in your life. I will turn your pain into purpose. I will turn your sorrow into strength. I will take what the enemy meant for harm and use it to build something greater than you ever imagined. So let go of the fear. Release the doubt. Surrender the pressure to figure everything out right now. I've got you. I always have. I'm not in a rush. I'm not asking you to be perfect. I'm simply asking you to stay close. Stay with me, and watch what I will do in your life. If you've been waiting for a sign, let this be the one that reaches you gently but deeply. Comment 1010 if you believe in God's strength. I have seen you carry the weight of worry for far too long. You wake up thinking about all the things that could go wrong, all the ways life might fall apart, all the people you need to please and problems you need to fix. You go through your days doing your best to stay strong, to smile, to be okay, but inside, there's a quiet ache that just won't leave. My child, I never meant for you to carry all of that alone. You were not created to survive this world by your own strength. You were made to rest in me. You may feel like you have no idea what the future holds, and that might terrify you. You may feel like you're losing control, and that makes your chest tighten in panic. But I want you to stop right now, take a breath, and remember, I already see the future you're afraid of. I already stand in the places that scare you. I already know how to take care of you, even in the moments when you don't know how to take care of yourself. I am not just the God of today. I am the God of tomorrow too. There is nothing coming that I haven't already seen. There is no battle ahead that I haven't already prepared you for. There is no moment in your life where I will turn away or walk out. I will not leave you in the storm. I will not abandon you in the middle of the fight. I will stay until the very end. And when you feel like you're drowning, I'll be the one reaching into the deep, pulling you back to safety, holding you until you breathe again. I don't want you to wait until you're strong to come to me. Come to me when you're weak, when you're empty, when you're crying, when you're angry, when you don't know what to believe anymore. Come just as you are. I can handle the broken pieces. I can sit with you in the silence. I can stay close even when you don't have words. I want all of you, the messy, the tired, the uncertain, the trying, the honest you. That's who I love. You've been asking me to open doors. You've been praying for a breakthrough, hoping that maybe this time something will finally change. And while it may seem like nothing is happening, I need you to understand that I've been working in the quiet. Not everything I do will be visible right away. Some blessings come in layers. Some miracles take time. But none of it is wasted. Every tear you've cried has watered the soil for what I'm about to grow. Every prayer has been a seed. Every struggle has strengthened your roots. Comment, "Thank you, Father, for giving me this amazing life," if you're ready to see beauty grow from the ashes. Inside your brain exists a small region connected to wealth and success, once buried in restricted research and hidden in CIA files. This newly revealed frequency is helping people replace financial stress with ease and stability, and God has guided you to see this at the right time. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brain wave now. I am rebuilding what was broken. I am restoring what was lost. I am renewing what felt hopeless. You will not walk through life empty-handed. I am filling your hands with peace. I am placing joy back in your heart. I am lifting the heaviness from your chest. And when I bless you, it will not just be enough, it will overflow. I want to remind you that your journey does not have to look like anyone else's. Stop measuring your life by someone else's timeline. Stop believing the lie that you're behind. I have a unique path for you, filled with beauty that no one else can claim, and just because you don't see it yet doesn't mean it isn't already unfolding beneath your feet. Trust me with the pace. Trust me with the process. I am not late. You are not forgotten. You are not being punished. You are not invisible. You are not too much. You are not too broken. You are not too late. You are exactly who I created you to be, and I am still shaping your story with my own hands. I know how to take your worst day and turn it into a testimony. I know how to take your pain and bring purpose out of it. Nothing in your life is wasted when you place it in my care. When the world tries to define you by your failures or your fears, I speak a different name over you: redeemed, chosen, beloved, seen, worthy, held. My voice is the one that matters most. My voice will never shame you, will never rush you, will never compare you. My voice is a voice of love that heals and rebuilds. You may have had people give up on you. You may have been left behind, misunderstood, or mistreated. But I want you to know that I am not like them. My love isn't fragile. My promises aren't temporary. My presence isn't conditional. I don't walk away when things get hard. I don't change when you make mistakes. I am not going anywhere. When I say I'm with you, I mean forever. When I say I'll protect you, I mean through every storm. When I say I'll provide, I mean in ways that go beyond what you think you need. I see the future blessings lined up with your name on them. I see the open doors just ahead. I see the people who will come into your life at just the right moment. I see the strength rising inside of you, even if you don't feel it yet. You are not too far gone. You are not at the end. You are just getting started. I have new beginnings waiting for you. I have divine surprises coming. I have peace that surpasses understanding ready to fill your days. And no matter what the enemy tries to whisper to your heart, I need you to know this: I win. And because you belong to me, you will overcome too. Let me teach you how to rest in the middle of chaos. Let me show you how to find joy that isn't tied to circumstances. Let me walk with you through the places that once scared you. Let me show you that my love was always enough, even when everything else felt like it wasn't. There's a quiet victory happening in your life right now. It may not be loud. It may not be public. But it is real. Your spirit is healing. Your hope is returning. Your faith is growing. And your future is being rebuilt one beautiful moment at a time. You don't have to feel strong to be in my presence. You don't have to be perfect to be used by me. You don't have to have all the answers to follow my voice. You just need to stay close. Keep listening. Keep trusting. Keep showing up. I will take care of the rest. Comment: God is always with me, if you believe His presence surrounds you now. But I see you, even in the moments when no one else notices. I hear the prayers you whisper in the dark. I know the battles you face silently. And I want you to know, you are not alone. If these words are touching your heart, comment 222 if you are prepared to receive the peace and healing I'm offering. There have been days when you felt like giving up. Maybe you even thought no one would care if you stopped trying. But I cared. I cared when you felt invisible. I cared when the pressure felt too heavy. I cared when you reached your breaking point and still kept going. I was there in the shadows, holding space for your pain, waiting for you to realize that you didn't have to walk through this life alone anymore. You've spent so much of your life carrying burdens that were never yours to carry. Wounds from your past, fears about the future, expectations placed on you by people who never truly saw your heart. I don't expect you to be perfect. I don't expect you to have all the answers. I just want your heart, open, honest, even if it's hurting. You are allowed to be tired. You are allowed to fall apart. I am not disappointed in you. I am not surprised by your weakness. I'm only here to offer you rest. Sometimes healing begins when you simply admit you're not okay. Sometimes peace starts to flow when you stop pretending everything is fine. I didn't create you to be a machine. I created you with a heart that feels, a spirit that longs, and a soul that needs to be filled with love. Let go of the lie that says you have to keep pushing without ever pausing. Let go of the idea that rest is weakness. In me, rest is holy. Rest is strength. Rest is where you begin to receive again. There are parts of you that still ache from things you thought you'd already healed from. That's okay. Healing is not a straight line. Some days will feel light and free, while others feel heavy without warning. I am with you in all of it. I am not waiting for you at the finish line, I am walking with you every step of the way. When your knees give out, I'll carry you. When your voice shakes, I'll be your strength. When you feel empty, I'll be your fullness. Comment, Jesus is my everything, if you believe He's walking beside you right now. A 7-second brain-wave ritual, once reserved for elite groups and hidden in CIA files, is now available to the public, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Scientists say it awakens a dormant brain center associated with wealth and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it's deleted again from the internet. My love is not fragile. My grace is not based on performance. You do not need to impress me. You do not need to strive for perfection. I see your heart, and I love you just as you are. Every flaw, every doubt, every fear, I embrace all of it. Nothing about you scares me away. In fact, it draws me closer. I came not for the ones who have it all together, but for the ones who are falling apart and don't know how to begin again. Let me begin something new in you today. Let me show you that there is beauty in your brokenness, that your story still holds purpose, even in the chapters you try to forget. What you see as failure, I can use for transformation. What you see as shame, I cover with mercy. What you see as a dead end, I turn into a doorway. You have not missed your moment. You have not ruined your future. You have not gone too far. There is always a way forward with me. You may be afraid of what happens if you let go, afraid that everything will fall apart. But letting go does not mean giving up. It means putting your trust in me. It means releasing what you were never meant to carry and making space for me to move. You don't need to figure everything out. You just need to surrender the parts that are too heavy, too painful, too confusing, and trust that I already know what's ahead. Sometimes, I will close doors to protect you. Sometimes, I will delay things to prepare you. Sometimes, I will remove people who are not meant to walk with you into the next season. I know that doesn't always feel good in the moment, but I need you to know it's done with love. I can see what you cannot see. I know what your heart needs most. And I will never take something away without giving you something better in return. You may feel like you've been stuck for a long time, circling the same pain, repeating the same prayers, and not seeing the breakthrough. But breakthrough often happens in silence. Healing often begins without fireworks. Change starts slow, deep within, like a seed growing under the soil. You may not see it yet, but something beautiful is unfolding inside of you. Keep going. Keep trusting. Keep breathing. You are closer than you think. There are blessings ahead that your name is already written on. There are opportunities coming that will feel like they were designed just for you. There are relationships that will bring life, not drain it. There is joy returning to places that were once filled with sorrow. There is laughter coming back to your lips. There is light pushing back the darkness. I am not finished with you. I am just getting started. You have walked through fire, and you are still standing. That is no small thing. That is strength. That is grace. That is evidence that I have been with you every step of the way. And if I brought you through the storm before, I will do it again. I am the same God today that I was yesterday, and I will still be the same tomorrow. My faithfulness doesn't change. My promises still stand. My love never fails. Take my hand now. You don't have to know the destination. You don't have to have the map. You just need to trust the one who does. I will walk with you through the valleys. I will stand with you on the mountaintops. I will sit with you in the quiet and dance with you in the light. I will never leave your side. You are never too much for me. You are never too broken. You are never beyond reach. You are never forgotten. I see you. I know you. I love you. I see it all, the silent battles, the quiet breakdowns, the whispered prayers no one hears but me. I am not ignoring you. I am not distant. I am right here, closer than your next breath, ready to remind you that you don't have to do this alone. If you're ready to receive my peace, comment, "I love Jesus," to open your heart to what I have for you. Sometimes the pain you carry is not from what happened to you today, but from years ago, old wounds that never fully healed, words spoken over you that took root and grew into doubt and fear. You walk through life trying to shake it off, trying to rise above it, but the weight keeps showing up in quiet moments. My beloved child, it's time to let me touch those wounds. It's time to let me speak truth into those lies. You are not damaged. You are not unworthy. You are not too far gone. You are mine, and nothing about you scares me away. You've been holding everything inside, afraid to be a burden, afraid to appear weak. But you were never meant to carry the weight of the world on your shoulders. You were meant to rest your worries in my hands. I know how to handle your stress, your confusion, your fear. You don't have to figure it all out. You just have to come to me, as you are, even if you feel empty and tired. You may not realize it yet, but every tear you've cried has been seen. Every time your heart broke and you kept going, I noticed. I kept count of every moment when you showed up with love, even when you were hurting. You think no one saw, but I did. I see the goodness in you, even when you can't. I see the strength in your softness, the courage in your quietness, the beauty in your resilience. You are not failing just because you feel overwhelmed. You are not weak because you need rest. You are not broken because you're still healing. Life can be hard, but it doesn't mean you're doing it wrong. It means you're human. And I love you in your humanity. I love you in your mess. I love you in your uncertainty. I don't need you to be perfect. I just need you to be honest with me. Comment, God is my protector, if you believe He's watching over your life. What if wealth could be activated from within your own mind through a powerful sound frequency hidden in CIA files? Scientists say this signal naturally draws opportunity and financial freedom, and many are already using it. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate this hidden brain wave today. There are things you've been praying for, things that feel impossible, out of reach, or delayed for too long. You've wondered if I've forgotten. You've wondered if maybe you're not meant to receive the blessing. But I want you to hear this clearly: I have not forgotten you. My timing is not punishment. It is preparation. I see things you don't see. I know what's waiting on the other side. I'm not trying to withhold anything good from you. I'm setting you up for something better than you imagined. Sometimes the waiting is part of the healing. Sometimes the quiet seasons are where your faith grows strong. You may not see the full picture right now, but trust that I'm not just working on the outcome, I'm working on your heart. I'm building character, deepening your trust, teaching you to walk not by sight, but by faith. And when the blessing comes, you'll be ready to carry it with grace, not fear. You may feel behind, like others are moving faster, achieving more, living louder. But your path is not theirs. Your journey is sacred and unique. You're not late. You're not less. You're exactly where you're meant to be in this moment. And I am walking with you every step of the way. I am not rushing you. I am not comparing you. I am simply loving you, guiding you, and inviting you to trust me more deeply. If you feel stuck, like the same pain keeps cycling through your life, know that I see the root of it. I see the patterns, the fears, the wounds you're trying to heal. And I'm not impatient with your process. Healing is not a one-time event. It's a journey. And I will walk with you through every step. You don't have to be fully healed to be fully loved. I already love you completely, right now. There is a shift happening in your life. You may not feel it yet, but something new is beginning. The pain that once ruled your thoughts is loosening its grip. The heaviness that clung to your shoulders is starting to lift. The questions that kept you awake at night are being met with quiet peace. I am rewriting the story you thought was over. I am restoring what you thought was lost. I am redeeming what you believed was ruined. You don't need to understand how it will all work out. You just need to stay close to me. When you walk with me, even closed doors are blessings. Even detours lead to purpose. Even delays carry protection. Nothing is wasted. Nothing is forgotten. I use it all for good. Keep praying, even when it feels hard. Keep hoping, even when you're tired. Keep loving, even when your heart has been bruised. I see the seeds you've planted in faith, and they are growing, even if you can't see the fruit yet. In due time, you will reap the harvest. And it will be beautiful. You are not what happened to you. You are not what you lost. You are not your worst day. You are not your biggest mistake. You are mine. And I call you redeemed. I call you strong. I call you whole. I call you beloved. When you walk into the room, heaven recognizes you as a child of God. There is favor on your name. There is purpose in your story. There is power in your prayers. Let me into the parts of you that you've hidden. Let me love the version of you that feels unworthy. Let me sit with you in the sadness until the light comes back. You don't have to pretend with me. I already know everything, and I still choose you. Every day, I choose you again. This moment matters. These words are not just sentences on a page, they are reminders from your Creator. You are deeply loved. You are fiercely protected. You are not walking through life by accident. I want you to know that I've never looked away. I've been beside you through it all. If you believe I've been with you through every storm, comment 2323 and let your soul rest in that truth. You've been strong for so long, but you were never meant to be your own source of strength. That's why you feel empty. That's why no amount of sleep quiets your mind. You are not weak because you need help. You are not less for feeling tired. My strength is made perfect in your weakness, and when you finally let go, when you finally release the pressure to keep it all together, that's when I step in, not to judge you, but to hold you. Not to fix you like something broken, but to love you as someone deeply precious. I know life has stretched you thin. I know the battles haven't stopped. You've been dealing with more than anyone truly knows. Yet through every silent storm, I've seen the fight in your spirit. I've watched you rise when you wanted to stay down. I've heard the whispered prayers through tears you thought no one saw. Every moment of faith, no matter how small, has reached my heart. You may not see the fruit of it yet, but the harvest is coming. Your prayers have not been wasted. There are places inside of you that are still healing, still searching, still hoping for restoration. That's okay. Healing takes time. Real transformation is not instant, but I promise you, I am working deeply and gently within you. Some days will feel like progress, others may feel like setbacks. But do not let those moments fool you. Growth is still happening. You are being shaped and strengthened in ways you can't see, and none of it will be in vain. Comment, God is great, if you believe He's working even when it's silent. Your past may feel messy, complicated, or even full of regrets. But your past is not your identity. You are not defined by what you've done or what was done to you. You are not the pain, the loss, or the shame. You are the person I died to save, the soul I chose to love long before you ever knew my name. I see you not for your mistakes but for your potential, not for your flaws but for your faith, not for your failures but for the future I've already planned for you. A leaked 7-second brain wave ritual, backed by neuroscience and hidden in CIA files, is flipping the brain's wealth switch for thousands. People call it the money magnet sound because of how fast it attracts abundance. Click the link in the description and comments below to awaken the wealth already inside you. You're not too late. You're not too far. You haven't missed your moment. I'm still writing your story, and the next chapter is full of hope. Doors you thought were closed forever will open in ways you never expected. Prayers you forgot you even prayed will be answered in sudden and quiet miracles. The breakthrough you've longed for is on its way, and it will arrive not with chaos, but with peace. Even now, I am arranging things behind the scenes. People you haven't met yet are being prepared to pour into your life. Opportunities are forming that you don't yet see. Healing is rising in places that once felt numb. I'm not ignoring your prayers. I'm aligning them with purpose. The things you're praying for will arrive at the exact moment they're meant to, not a second too early or too late. Trust that I'm never rushing you or delaying out of punishment. I'm preparing you for something greater than you imagined. I know you've been disappointed before. I know promises were broken and trust was shattered by people who claimed to love you. But I am not like them. My love doesn't change with mood or season. I don't speak empty words. When I say I will never leave you, I mean forever. When I say you are mine, I mean eternally. When I say I have a plan for your life, it is sealed in my promise, not shaken by circumstances. Let me lead your heart away from fear. Let me guide your steps away from pressure and into peace. You don't have to be the strongest person in the room anymore. You don't have to pretend to be okay. With me, you are safe to be real. With me, you are free to rest. Lay your burdens down, not just for a moment, but truly. Trust me with your pain. Trust me with your confusion. Trust me with your dreams. You may be wondering how to keep going when you feel so close to giving up. But don't stop now. You're not standing still, you're being renewed. You're not stuck, you're being repositioned. I am using this season to protect you, to prepare you, and to position you for the blessings that are already on their way. Even in what feels like delay, I am deeply invested in your journey. I am not ashamed of your scars. I am proud of your survival. I see the strength it took to keep believing when everything around you told you to give up. That's what faith looks like. It's not always loud. Sometimes, it's a quiet yes whispered through tears. Sometimes, it's just showing up one more day. And I honor that kind of faith, the kind that stands not because of strength, but because of surrender. Let go of what no longer serves your spirit. Let go of guilt that was never yours to carry. Let go of the lies that tell you you're not good enough. Let go of the fear that keeps your heart guarded. I want to show you that love can be safe again. That joy can be real again. That life can be whole again. There are days coming that will feel lighter. Moments are coming where you'll laugh without pain behind it. Mornings will come where you wake up with peace instead of dread. And it won't be because everything is perfect, but because you'll be walking with me. My presence will go with you. My spirit will comfort you. My favor will cover you. You will not walk into the future alone. So take a breath. Close your eyes. Let your soul feel the truth. You are deeply loved. You are fully seen. You are wonderfully made. Nothing about your life is a mistake. Nothing about your journey is too far gone. You are being held by the one who holds the stars in his hands, and if I can hold the universe, I can hold you, too. And even though you've felt like giving up at times, you haven't. You're still here. That matters more than you know. If your heart is open to receive what I'm about to pour into your life, comment, "I trust you, God," and let that be the beginning of your next step in faith. You don't have to pretend with me. You don't need to come with perfect words or flawless faith. Just come with what you have. Even if all you have is a whisper, a small flicker of belief, or a heart full of questions, it's enough. I can do more with your honest doubt than with forced confidence. I am not impressed by masks. I am moved by sincerity. Bring me the real you, the unsure, the afraid, the overwhelmed, the grateful. You are welcome just as you are. There are moments when you wonder if I'm still listening. The silence stretches on, and the answers don't come the way you expected. But let me tell you something true, I have never stopped hearing you. Your prayers haven't vanished. They are being gathered, held, and answered in my timing. Not a single tear has been wasted. Not a single cry ignored. Sometimes, the delay is part of the miracle. Sometimes, I'm doing more in the waiting than in the answer itself. I know you've lost things, people, opportunities, time, parts of yourself that once felt so full of life. I know how painful it's been to watch dreams fade and prayers seem to go unanswered. But I want to remind you that what feels like an ending is often a doorway to something new. I am a God who brings life from what seemed dead. I am the one who creates beauty from ashes, hope from sorrow, peace from pain. What you've lost does not compare to what I'm getting ready to restore. Comment yes if you're ready to receive God's restoration in your life. The world might try to convince you that you're only as good as your success, your image, your accomplishments. But I don't see you that way. I look at your heart. I see the kindness you show, even when no one returns it. I see your willingness to help others, even when you're tired yourself. I see the quiet strength it takes to carry pain and still offer love. These are the things that move me. These are the things I treasure. A hidden brain wave, once buried in CIA files, has been shown to awaken unstoppable prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch inside your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. You may have been overlooked by people. You may have felt like you don't fit, like you're on the outside watching others be chosen. But I chose you long before anyone else had an opinion. I chose you not for what you could do, but for who you are. You are not invisible to me. You are seen, deeply and fully, and you are loved in ways your heart has yet to fully understand. If you've felt like you don't know what's next, I want you to take a deep breath. You don't need to have the whole picture. You don't need a 5-year plan. You just need to take the next step with me. I will guide you in ways that feel natural, peaceful, and steady. I don't force. I don't confuse. My spirit speaks in stillness, not pressure. Follow the peace, even if it leads you down a path others don't understand. I'll meet you there. Your story doesn't need to make sense to everyone else. It only needs to be surrendered to me. I am not finished writing it. I'm still shaping chapters you haven't read yet. There is more ahead. There is purpose in your journey. There are divine connections, open doors, and blessings that will feel like they were made just for you. Hold on. Keep believing. Keep making space for the impossible, because with me, that's where miracles begin. When you feel like you're falling apart, I am the one who holds you together. When you feel like no one else gets it, I understand completely. I was with you in the heartbreak. I was with you in the loneliness. I was with you in the betrayal. I never left. And I never will. I'm not just with you during the celebrations. I'm with you in the silence, the confusion, the waiting. And in all of it, I'm still for you. Even the days that felt wasted are held in my hands. I can redeem the time. I can make up for what was lost. I can open doors you thought had been closed forever. Nothing is too far gone for me. I specialize in bringing light into the darkest places. No mess is too big. No life is too broken. No soul is too weary. You are not too late. You are right on time for what I'm about to do.